Melina. Hey YouTube fam. What is up, cat lovers and animal rescue enthusiasts? Today, we're diving into a story that's equal parts hilarious and heartwarming. It's all about Melvin. A cat who defied expectations and ended up becoming the, almost, Momma Cat we never knew we needed. Buckle up, cause this one's got twists, purrs, and maybe a few tears, happy tears, of course. Kitten Chaos. So, you know how kitten season at an animal rescue can be pure mayhem? Tiny meows echoing everywhere, frantic calls for help. And volunteers running around like fluffy chickens with their heads cut off. That was me, Amelia, the head honcho at our little rescue, most of the time. Then came a message that sent a wave of relief crashing over me. A stray Momma Cat had just given birth. I pictured the cutest little fluffballs, all mewling for attention. The aloof, Mama. Fast forward to picking up the Mama, who I named Melina, and her 3 adorable blue-eyed kittens. They were as cute as a button, but something felt off. Melina, this sleek and kind of grumpy cat, wasn't exactly bonding with her little ones. She'd hiss if they got too close, and forget about nursing. Days turned into weeks, and guess who was stuck bottle feeding, cleaning up after, and basically being a kitten nanny? You guessed it, yours truly. Talk about frustration. Was Melina just a bad mom, or was there something more to the story? The Big Meow-ment of Truth. Feeling pretty defeated, I decided it was time to get Melina spayed. At the vet clinic, I volunteered in recovery, making sure all the sleepy post-surgery cats were comfy. And that's where things got interesting. As I checked Melina's paperwork, my jaw hit the floor. It said, neutered. Turns out, Melina wasn't a mama at all, but a dude named Melvin. Can you imagine the awkwardness? Here I was, giving unsolicited parenting advice to a cat who couldn't even be a mom. Online, everyone got a kick out of the story, but the real focus shifted to the adorable kittens. Yoda, Leia, and Luke, because, Star Wars, duh. An unexpected bromance. Life at the rescue went on, and Melvin? Well, he surprised everyone. He didn't become the aloof cat again. Instead, he chilled in sunbeams, chased laser pointers like a champ. And occasionally reminded everyone he wasn't thrilled with a well-placed hiss. His new roommate, a ginger tomcat named Marmalade with all the energy of a kitten himself, brought a playful chaos to Melvin's life. It was an unexpected bromance, Melvin, the grumpy grandpa cat, and Marmalade, the rambunctious troublemaker. Their personalities clashed but somehow fit together, like grumpy socks you just can't throw away. A new calling? Then, one day, a new wave of abandoned kittens arrived, 2 calicos and a tiny black one. Bottle feeding commenced, but something had changed within Melvin. He'd watch me care for the kittens, his tail swishing gently, a low purr rumbling deep in his chest. Was it a flicker of paternal instinct, even after the whole, not a mom, thing? Perhaps the experience with Yoda, Leia, and Luke had awakened something paternal in Melvin. A desire to nurture despite the initial confusion. The, almost, father figure. One afternoon, I found Melvin curled up next to the sleeping black kitten, his body a warm shield. A soft purr filled the room. Maybe, despite the initial confusion, Melvin had found a way to embrace parenthood, albeit an unconventional one. The black kitten, named Midnight, thrived under Melvin's watchful gaze. It was a bond that crossed species and expectations, and it was beautiful. Melvin wasn't a mother in the traditional sense, but he offered a unique kind of love and guidance. He patiently groomed Midnight, tolerated his playful swats, and provided a sense of security that Midnight craved. They became an unlikely pair, the gruff old cat and the rambunctious kitten. Their relationship a testament to the unexpected connections that could blossom within the walls of a rescue. The other kittens, meanwhile, found their forever homes, leaving Midnight and Melvin as the resident odd couple. Farewell, friend. Life at the rescue was a constant flow of new arrivals and heartwarming goodbyes. Marmalade, for all his chaotic energy, seemed restless. One crisp morning, the unthinkable happened. The gate to the outdoor enclosure was left ajar. Marmalade, ever the opportunist, seized his chance and disappeared into the thicket of trees beyond. A wave of guilt washed over me. Had I failed Marmalade? Should I have been more cautious? Melvin, however, surprised me again. He watched the empty enclosure with a flicker of something in his amber eyes, a silent understanding perhaps. But then retreated back inside, curling up next to a napping Midnight. A second chance. One snowy evening, a ginger blur with matted fur and a desperate meow caught my attention at the back door. It was Marmalade, thinner and worse for wear, but undeniably him. Relief flooded me. Marmalade was safe. He spent his days recovering, a tentative truce forming between him and Melvin. Perhaps their brief time as roommates had forged a deeper bond than I realized. The playful energy that once grated on Melvin now seemed tempered by Marmalade's outdoor adventure. They weren't best friends, but a grudging respect settled between them. That's it for Melvin, the, almost, Momma Cat. Did his unexpected journey warm your heart? Melvin's story is just one of the many we encounter at the rescue. If you want to see more heartwarming tales of feline friendship, adoption adventures, and the occasional grumpy grandpa cat, hit that subscribe button and join the Soulmaker fam. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment below letting me know what you thought. And if there are any other animal stories you'd love to see, meow about it in the comments. Let's keep the good vibes flowing and celebrate the amazing bond between humans and animals. Until next time, stay possum.